God says, Archangel Michael says it's an emergency, and you must not take this lightly because the shocking news that is already moving toward your home is unlike anything you have ever known before. The one who hurt you, the one who thought they could bury the truth, the one who mocked God in secret believing that heaven would stay silent. This one is about to be exposed in a way so loud, so undeniable that the very walls of your life will echo with revelation. Archangel Michael says this is not just a whisper, not just a warning, but an eruption of truth that cannot be stopped now, no matter how much anyone tries. You must open your heart immediately because this revelation is already at your door, and heaven does not want you caught off guard. You have been sensing it, haven't you? That uneasy stirring in your spirit, that quiet push that told you something was being hidden from you, something that your own eyes could not see but your soul was screaming to reveal. God says He allowed you to feel this tension because He wanted you prepared for the moment that is here now. The very person who hurt you deeply, who wounded your trust, who stood in shadows with secret intentions, is about to have their cover ripped away. This is no accident, this is divine timing, and Archangel Michael says heaven's hand is already moving pieces into place. Michael cries out with urgency that cannot be softened, the shocking news is not coming tomorrow, not in some distant day you can ignore, but it is rushing into your life now, like a storm breaking open the sky. And you must be awake, alert, and willing to face what is being revealed. The emergency is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to save you. It is meant to free you from lies, to break the chains of manipulation, to give you clarity so you can walk into the destiny God always promised for you. God says, you have been walking with questions, with pain tucked under your smile, with trust that kept being broken but you stayed silent, hoping for peace. I saw every moment of it. I saw when you cried silently so no one would know. I saw when you prayed and begged me to show you the truth. I saw when your spirit whispered, Lord, please, expose them if they are not true. My child, I am answering you today. The exposure has begun. The home where you live will hear a knock, a message, a sound of news that you cannot run from. The one who hurt you is about to face their own undoing. Archangel Michael says this shocking news is not just ordinary gossip, not human words scattered in air. This is the fire of heaven burning through deception. He says the one who hurt you thought they could hide behind smiles, thought they could wear masks, thought they could confuse everyone, but they forgot that God sees behind every wall, every closed door, every false story. They forgot that nothing hidden stays hidden forever when heaven decrees exposure. Now the scroll of their deeds is being opened. God says you must not fear this moment. Do not shrink back when the news reaches you, for it will feel heavy, it will feel unbelievable, it will feel as though the ground is shaking beneath your feet. But you must remember, this is your deliverance, not your destruction. Heaven is standing by you. Michael is standing with his sword drawn, ready to cut through the last ties of deceit that have tried to wrap around you. This is why you must open it immediately. Open your heart, open your spirit, open your ears to what God is saying, because the longer you delay, the harder the shock will strike. But if you are prepared, it will not crush you, it will elevate you. God says the shocking news has a dual face, it exposes them, but it empowers you. It strips them of lies, but it clothes you in clarity. It pulls down the false structures they built, but it raises you into a season where truth is your unshakable foundation. Do not see this as tragedy, see this as the tearing of curtains so that light can flood in. Archangel Michael says, I will not let you stand alone when this arrives. I will guard your spirit, I will strengthen your heart, I will hold your hand through the fire of revelation. There is a divine reason why this must happen now. God has been patient, waiting for the right hour. He has given the one who hurt you countless opportunities to turn from their ways, to repent, to confess. But they hardened their heart, they doubled their deception, they dug deeper pits thinking no one would see. But heaven's patience is not heaven's blindness. The time of waiting is over, the time of unveiling is here. God says, because they would not confess, I will confess for them. Because they would not reveal, I will reveal for them. Because they would not tell you the truth, I will send the truth to your door. Michael says, this is not just a story of exposure, it is a war cry from heaven. Because when someone tries to wound a child of God, they are not just fighting flesh, they are fighting the throne itself. And heaven does not stay silent forever. He warns you, do not dismiss the urgency, do not tell yourself you can handle it later. Every delay weakens your preparation. The news is coming whether you are ready or not, but if you are ready, it will strengthen you instead of breaking you. God says your enemies believed you were blind. They thought they could hurt you and move on as though nothing happened. They thought your silence was weakness. But your silence was prayer. Your stillness was surrender to me. And I heard every whisper of your heart. This is why I am answering you in a way that no one can deny. When this shocking news breaks, no one will be able to cover it up. It will not be hearsay, it will not be half-truths, it will not be rumors. It will be undeniable, heavy, and clear. Michael cries with fire in his voice, open it now. Do not wait. Do not turn away. Do not fear. This is your freedom. And God adds, when this happens, do not look to revenge. Do not let anger consume you. Do not let pain rule you. Instead, lift your eyes to me, because this is not just about them. It is about you stepping into a higher place. What is being removed so you can grow. What is being exposed so you can finally breathe without chains. What is being ended so I can begin something new in your life. God says the shocking news will not only expose the one who hurt you, but it will also reveal who has been silently watching, who has been protecting you in the background, who has been interceding for you. You will realize that you were never truly alone, that heaven's army surrounded you all along. The enemy tried to make you think you were abandoned, but the truth will show you that angels were stationed at your side in every moment of pain. Archangel Michael warns you again, this is an emergency. Heaven rarely repeats itself this many times, but when it does, you must understand the weight. Emergency means there is no time to waste. Emergency means your spirit must wake up now. Emergency means your prayers must rise now. Emergency means your eyes must be open now. God says, my child, I know the shock will sting. I know the revelation will hurt, but do not let it break you. Let it free you. because the truth may wound for a moment, but lies wound for a lifetime. I am ending the lie so you can finally heal. Michael says, I am ready to fight for you. I am ready to war in the spirit on your behalf. But I need you to be willing, I need you to open this, I need you to believe what is being revealed. If you deny it, if you ignore it, the pain will only deepen. But if you accept it, you will rise stronger, freer, clearer than ever before. God says the shocking news is the very answer you prayed for when you said, Lord, if they are not true, expose them. Lord, if they are hurting me, show me. You prayed that, and now I am answering. Do not resist my answer. Do not cling to what I am removing. Do not hold tighter to what I am tearing away. Trust me enough to let go. The emergency is real. The exposure is unfolding. The shocking news is at your door. The one who hurt you is about to face heaven's light, and nothing can stop what is coming. God says, Archangel Michael cries out with urgency. It's an emergency. His voice echoes not just in the heavens but within the very chambers of your soul, for he is commanded by the highest to deliver to you what no one else can bear to hear. A shocking news is already moving swiftly like a storm toward your home. You have been waiting for clarity, for justice, for revelation, and now the clouds are parting. The one who hurt you, the one who wounded you in silence, the one who pretended to stand with you but carried daggers in the secret folds of their heart is about to be exposed. You cannot escape the truth that is breaking forth. This is not an ordinary whisper. It is a thunderous trumpet blast from heaven's throne. Michael says, open it immediately, for delay will bring confusion and heaviness. Your spirit has long felt the weight of betrayal, even when your mind tried to deny it. There were nights when you cried, not knowing why your heart burned with unease. There were days you sensed shadows around you, yet you could not point the finger. Heaven saw every hidden plan, every mocking laugh behind your back, every coin exchanged to keep your pain concealed. God is now stretching his hand, and the mask is being ripped away. You must know this. What is coming is not meant to break you. It is meant to release you, to free you from the chains of deceit that bound you for years. The one who hurt you is trembling now because the light of God's justice is shining too brightly for their lies to survive. Michael says, listen carefully. This message is not a story. It is not an empty word. It is a heavenly decree written in fire across the skies. You are standing in the hour of unveiling. You are standing in the hour when everything hidden is being laid bare. The angels have gathered, their wings stirring winds of change, circling your home like guardians. For what enters your life in these hours must be discerned, must be received, must be acted upon with faith and not fear. Do not think it strange that the shocking news is coming suddenly, for God has prepared this moment. Just as lightning splits the night without warning, so too does truth strike. The one who hurt you will no longer be able to pretend. They thought the silence of heaven meant approval, but they did not see that heaven was preparing a divine exposure. The books were being written, the records kept, the hour counted down until the day of truth. That day has come, that day is now, and the scroll of revelation has been unsealed. Archangel Michael stands at the door of your spirit, calling urgently. He is not calm today, he is not whispering gently as he often does. His tone is sharp, heavy with tears of divine frustration, because heaven has warned you before, yet you doubt it. Heaven has shown you signs, yet you hesitated. Now there is no time left for delay. Michael says, open it immediately. Do not let fear grip you. Do not close your heart. Do not pretend you did not hear. This is for you, only you, because God has chosen to show you mercy before judgment. You feel the stirring already, don't you? You feel the trembling within your chest as if something inside you already knows the news will strike like a hammer. This is why God says, do not be afraid, my child. Do not tremble. My hand is upon you. The same hand that parted seas for the Israelites, the same hand that shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, the same hand that raised the dead through Christ, is stretched forth now to cover you. You are safe under his wings, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. But the truth must come, because truth is the fire that purifies. Truth is the sword that cuts bonds. Truth is the light that blinds darkness. The shocking news is not coming to your neighbor, not to your friend, not to a stranger. It is coming directly to your home, to your doorstep, because the wound was personal and so too must the revelation be personal. The one who hurt you cannot hide any longer. Their footsteps are already being exposed. God has commanded their secrets to rise like smoke in the daylight. The cries of your prayers, the tears of your nights, the whispers of your brokenness have ascended before his throne, and now heaven answers with thunder. Michael says, you will be shocked, but you will not be destroyed. You will tremble, but you will not fall. You will cry, but those tears will become rivers of cleansing. You will know pain, but it will turn to freedom. You will finally see the face of the one who wounded you, stripped of disguise. For too long, you carried questions. Why did they hurt me? Why did they choose betrayal? Why did God allow it? But now you will see the divine answer unfolding before your eyes. The angels record every moment. They recorded the night when this person plotted. They recorded the hour when your trust was broken. They recorded the coins exchanged for your silence. And now they record the hour of their downfall. The scroll is opening and their name is written. You will not miss it, for the news will not cloudly. It will not whisper. It will not be hidden in shadows. It will come like a messenger at your gate, bearing words you cannot ignore. God says, I am not exposing them to destroy you. I am exposing them to release you. The burden that pressed on your chest like a heavy stone is about to be lifted. The cycle of confusion is about to end. The veil is torn. The enemy who danced in secrecy is about to stumble in daylight. The shock will cut deep, but afterwards you will breathe freely, laugh freely, walk freely, because the chain of deception will no longer bind you. Michael is fierce in this hour. His sword gleams with fire, pointing directly toward the guilty. He stands in front of your home as if to guard it, and his wings stretch wide to shield you from the spiritual winds that are stirring. His voice is thunder, repeating again and again. It's an emergency. Emergency. Open it immediately. Do not wait. Do not doubt. Do not ignore. His tears fall not because he is weak, but because he feels the weight of heaven's urgency pressing against time itself. The heavens are restless. You are at the edge of a miracle hidden within a storm. The shocking news is the storm, but within it is your release, your justice, your vindication. Do not confuse the noise of the storm with the destruction of your life. God says, I will shake, but not to destroy you. I will shake, and the rubble will fall away. I will shake, and what is false will collapse. But you will remain standing, for you are built on my rock. Even now, heaven whispers the name of the one who hurt you. It rings in your ears, though you resist believing it. It is someone closer than you imagined, someone whose betrayal pierced deeper than an enemy's blade. And yet, God prepared you for this by giving you strength through trials. You wondered why you had to endure so much, but it was training for this very hour, so that when the revelation comes, you will not faint. The news will travel fast, reaching ears, opening mouths, spreading like fire. But do not be shaken by the voices around you. Do not let gossip become your guide. Listen only to the whisper of God, to the command of Michael, to the voice of truth. For the world will speak confusion, but heaven speaks clarity. The world will rejoice at your shock, but heaven rejoices at your freedom. God says, trust me now more than ever. You are safe in me. The storm is not your enemy. The news is not your destruction. The exposure is not your punishment. It is your liberation. Every tear shed, every prayer spoken, every sleepless night is being answered in this hour. Michael's wings encircle you, and heaven's fire burns around you, sealing you in safety as the truth arrives. And now, as I write this for you, the words expand like rivers, because heaven insists you do not miss the urgency. Again and again, Michael repeats, emergency, emergency. Open it immediately. He sees what you cannot. He knows the danger of delay. The news is knocking. The time is now. The one who hurt you is about to fall. Their own deeds have called judgment upon them. Their own lies have woven a snare that now tightens around their feet. You do not need to fight. You do not need to prove. You do not need to expose them yourself. What is doing it for you? Child of heaven, brace yourself. The truth is at your door. Do not fear. You will see justice. You will see exposure. You will see deliverance. And you will know, beyond all doubt, that God has been with you all along, that Michael never left your side, and that what was hidden has now been revealed. God says, Archangel Michael cries out to you with urgency. It is an emergency and you cannot delay this moment because something is unfolding right now in the unseen realms, something that will touch your home and your destiny in a way you could never imagine. The shocking news that is racing toward your life is not far away. It is at your door. It is circling your home. It is trying to break through the silence and confront you with the truth. The one who hurt you before, the one who stood against you in shadows, is about to be revealed, and the revelation will come crashing like thunder at your doorstep. This is not ordinary. This is not a simple message. This is a divine alert, a heavenly alarm, and Archangel Michael repeats again. Emergency, 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 do not look away, do not ignore this, open your spirit and listen, for this moment is critical. The heavens have been shaking with your cries. Every time you wept in silence, every time your heart broke when no one understood you, every time you were left alone in pain, God recorded it, God remembered it, and God stored it in His book of justice. Now that book is being opened, a page has been turned and the names written there are trembling. Those who stood against you are now being exposed one by one, and this exposure is not coming slowly, it is rushing like a mighty flood, it is breaking the dam of lies, and it is bursting forth into your home. You will not need to chase the truth. The truth will come knocking, the truth will step inside, the truth will stand in the middle of your living room, and you will see it with your own eyes. Uncle Michael has drawn his sword, and he is standing guard outside your house even now, guarding you from harm, but also pushing forward the revelation you have waited for. You asked why the pain lasted so long, why the betrayal cut so deeply, why God allowed you to sit in darkness for a season. But now you will see why. Because the longer it was hidden, the greater the shock of its exposure and the more powerful the testimony of your deliverance. God is saying, child, I am not late, I am always on time, and my time has arrived for you. The one who hurt you thought they could bury what they did. They thought that no eye saw, no ear heard, and no heart would ever know. But the eyes of the Lord roam the earth, searching every heart, weighing every action, recording every secret. Nothing is hidden before Him. And now the hour of exposure is striking. The person who hurt you is restless tonight, they feel the weight of judgment approaching. They cannot sleep, they cannot hide, they cannot find peace because Archangel Michael is pressing them. The Spirit of God is cornering them, the light of heaven is shining so brightly that their lies are unraveling like old cloth falling apart in the storm. This is why you felt uneasy, this is why your dreams have been intense, this is why your spirit has been stirred and restless. God says, this is not a small whisper but a mighty declaration meant only for you in this very moment. The heavens have stirred, the angels have gathered, and Archangel Michael himself has bent low to your side because what is unfolding around you is not ordinary. This is an emergency. There is news racing toward your home that will shake the air around you. The one who hurt you, the one who thought they could hide behind shadows, is about to be uncovered. This is the hour when God brings light into the darkness and nothing hidden can remain buried. You must know that this message has been sent to you so you will not be taken by surprise, so your heart will be strong and so you will see the mighty hand of God protect you. You have endured wounds that others may not even fully understand. There have been nights when you felt alone, when pain struck you from the very people you trusted, when betrayal cut so deeply that you wondered if God even saw. But heaven was never blind to your tears. Every sigh, every drop of sorrow that fell from your spirit was gathered in the hands of the Lord. You were never abandoned, even in the moments when silence felt deafening. And now, at this time, the very one who caused harm, the one who plotted against you, the one who thought their cruelty would remain secret, is being brought into exposure. The shocking news that comes toward your home is not meant to break you, it is meant to vindicate you. It is the proof that the God who never sleeps has been watching over you all along. Archangel Michael speaks with urgency, his voice trembling with the weight of what is about to happen. He does not come lightly, for when Michael descends it is because there is war in the spirit, and a matter too urgent to ignore. He declares that the enemy tried to plant fear in your home, tried to corrupt the very space that should be your sanctuary. But heaven has sent its strongest guardian to stand at your door. The angel's sword is drawn, the flame of God's justice glows in his hand, and he will not let destruction cross your threshold. You may hear things, you may see shocking revelations, but none of it will harm you, for the presence of the Lord is like a wall of fire around you. God says you must prepare your heart, for this revelation is not ordinary news, it is a spiritual shaking. The person who wounded you has come under the hand of divine justice. Their schemes are collapsing, their secrets are unraveling, their lies are being torn open for all to see. Do not fear when this happens. Do not be unsettled when the storm rises, because God has already gone ahead of you. The emergency is not to destroy you, but to lift you, to show you that the season of silence has ended. For too long you endured in quietness, carrying burdens you never should have borne, but now heaven is shouting over your life that justice has arrived. You must remember that the enemy has always tried to come like a thief, sudden, unexpected, aiming to steal peace and joy. But Archangel Michael says, this time, no more. He has drawn a line the enemy cannot cross. God himself has spoken that this emergency is under his command. The very one who hurt you thought they could run, thought they could hide their actions, thought their plans were clever enough to escape judgment. But the eye of the Lord sees into every hidden place. The hand of the Lord reaches into every shadow. The truth cannot be hidden anymore. It is racing like lightning to your doorstep, and soon, very soon, you will hear it, and your heart will know that God has spoken true. Do not let fear grip you in this moment. God says, rest assured. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You have to trust Him, you have to pray, you have to hold your faith steady as the winds of change blow. The shocking news is not to destroy your peace, but to release you from the bondage of lies. You have been carrying the weight of wounds for too long, and now the healer comes not only to mend your heart, but to set the record straight. This is why the angels cry urgency. This is why Archangel Michael stands watch. The heavens are moving because your deliverance is at hand. There is a reason the enemy fought so hard against you. There is a reason the hurt came from someone you did not expect. Because your destiny is marked by light, and darkness has always feared what God placed within you. The devil knows he cannot steal the gift God put in you, so he tried to wound you, to silence you, to make you question your worth. But every attack only positioned you closer to this moment. Every trial prepared you for the victory that is now coming. The shocking news will confirm what heaven has already been saying: you are chosen, you are protected, you are not forgotten. The Lord says, do not tremble. I am with you. Do not look to the left or to the right, but keep your eyes on me. Though the ground shakes, though news comes that seems overwhelming, know that I am the one who sends it to set you free. The one who hurt you will face what they sowed. The words they spoke against you will turn back to them. The harm they plotted will no longer cling to you. The chains they tried to bind you with are broken. You stand under the covering of the Almighty, and His covering cannot be pierced. There will be voices around you who do not understand. There may be whispers, there may be rumors, there may be confusion when the truth breaks open, but you must not be distracted by them. You must not let the opinions of others steal your peace. This message is for you, not for them. God tailored this word to your spirit because He knew what you would face, and He knew the weight that was coming. The others may see only fragments of the story, but you will know the full truth that the emergency was not destruction but salvation. The days ahead will carry both shock and relief. Shock, because what was hidden will finally be seen. Relief, because you will no longer be in the dark. You will no longer question what was real and what was deception. God Himself is exposing it. You will see the hand of the Lord lift you up, shield you, and guide you into a new season where no harm can touch you. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm. Do not waver. The storm will pass, and you will remain standing in victory." Now, as you read these words, the Spirit of God is already at work. The presence of angels surrounds you. You are not alone in your home. You are not alone in your fight. You are not alone in this emergency. God has stationed His warriors around you and His Spirit dwells within you. You only need to breathe His name, and peace will rush in like a river. You only need to whisper your trust, and strength will rise like the dawn. So take courage. Take strength. The shocking news is coming, but it will not destroy you. It will free you. It will prove that God's justice never fails. It will remind you that the one who loves you has never stopped fighting for you. Pray, trust, and hold on, because the emergency is not your downfall. It is your deliverance. God says you are safe. You are loved. You are His forever. God says this is an urgent message only for you, and I am commanded to give it to you without delay. Archangel Michael is standing close by, and he says with a mighty voice that shakes through the heavens, "It's an emergency. It cannot wait. You must hear this at once." You may not realize the seriousness of what is approaching, but heaven has already seen it, and this shocking news that is coming upon your home is not by chance. It is an unveiling, a revelation, and a divine warning that will set you free from what has been hidden in the dark for far too long. The one who hurt you, the one who thought they could bury the truth, is about to be exposed, and God says you are the chosen one to stand in the light when this truth bursts forth. Do not fear, because the Lord assures you that nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe, you are covered, you are divinely shielded. But you must open your heart now, for the words are flowing with urgency from heaven's throne. God says you have been carrying silent wounds, wounds others could not see, wounds that came from betrayal, from lies, from cruelty done behind your back. There were moments when you cried in the night and no one knew, moments when you asked me, "Why do they get away with hurting me while I suffer?" But I tell you today, the hour of reckoning has come. The one who hurt you will not remain hidden. Their works of darkness are about to be shouted from the rooftops. Their hands are stained with what they tried to conceal, and the angel who writes the record has already written their deeds before my throne. The shocking news that is coming to your home is not to destroy you, but to free you, to release you from the chains of what they try to bind you with. Archangel Michael steps forward, and his sword gleams with heavenly fire. He says, "You must not dismiss this message. It is serious. The reason you are reading this now is because heaven arranged for your eyes to see the truth before the world sees it. I am commanded to protect you in this hour. I have fought battles in the unseen realm for your sake, and many times when the enemy tried to strike you in your sleep, I blocked their arrows. Many times when curses were sent against you, I cut them down before they touched your life. But this moment is different. This is not just spiritual, it will manifest in the natural. News is coming, and it will shake those around you, but it will vindicate you. This is why God says, 'Be not afraid.'" There is a sound of urgency in the air, as though heaven itself is leaning down. God says, "You have felt strange movements lately. Unexpected thoughts, sudden feelings of heaviness, nights where your spirit was restless. It is because the time of unveiling was approaching. The one who hurt you thought no one would ever know. They thought they could walk freely while you carried the burden. But the cup of iniquity is full, and when I say enough, it is enough. I will not let my child be crushed any longer. You,